Welcome to the Lusitani Campaign for Et Impera 1.3. In the last part, we took this region here with a fairly difficult battle, and what that does is consolidate the center of Iberia. Give you an overview. Just come into here. You can see we hold this whole area here. What I'd like to do in this part is come up and take this region here, because what that would do is give us control of the western side of Iberia. And then what we'll be trying to do then is push in either that way or come that way, and then effectively squeeze up towards the Pyrenees. Now, taking out this area here is going to be a little bit tricky because we've got to go quite some distance to go. And what I've done is I've started bringing my army round here. We're just going to put the army... We can't go into ambush mode because we're moving a long distance. And I think this army, we're going to move up to here. Just to defend this settlement, because there is a couple of armies knocking around here. And I think there's another one. They've got an army. There was two armies up here. And I can't find them. These guys here recruiting. Okay, so we've got to be a little bit cagey here. We're in autumn, so we can't do much the next turn. But this guy gets back to here. Could have a bit of a problem.
Ready for battle.
We can't go any further there. Don't have a lot of money, so we got nothing to build. So as usual, we're going to be burning through a lot of turns. I mean, I've got no idea where that army that was around here was. Anyway, we're just going to go for another. I hope so. We've got some unassigned skills. Scarpo.
How can I help?
Got here 8% cost. Quite like that. And I think maybe we need to think about coming down to... we don't need cultural conversion. I think maybe we'll come this way for a little bit more public order and a little bit of empire maintenance. Okay, hidden agent exposed. That's a pain. This guy's got back to here. I think we're going to have to go for war now, because we need to disrupt this guy and we need to take a chance with the other army. Yeah, we're gonna have to go for it. It's gonna be a little bit risky. This is. I think we're. See if we can.
Greetings to you. I trust you
join war against these guys.
Yes.
What we need now is a good shot on this guy. That's a success. This is where it tells me that it can't. I couldn't do it in one turn. Sabotage failed. Have to push hard so that this guy can't recruit that many troops. Otherwise, because they've got a garrison of 15, so that they outnumber us. Like, will you guys confederate? Yeah,
Greetings, friend.
No. We can't build anything just yet. No. So my instinct is not to do that, but to go here. Got a wife here. I'm gonna send you there. See if you can actually do anything. Get them going. Just gonna go for an intern. Trade penalty to all king come from trading. Thank you, game. Got iron tools, hidden agent exposed, seasonal conditions. We can't get to. You're gonna be kidding me, game. There we go. It's the agent again. Right, these stolen provisions. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna get right to this edge here.
Getting on our way.
What I'd like to do is see if we could draw these guys out. Still a bit worried about where the army went over there. Right, so we've now completed whatever it was. Search iron tools. I think that wasn't there. It was here. We got next tier farms. Political actions, wealth. We got a healer. A healer could be quite nice. Then again, maybe we need to start thinking a little bit about getting still. I mean, this would reduce the cost of. I think we're going to go a little bit military now, and I think that's about all we can do because I don't really want to take up this because we're going to get sanitation problem. Although when you play barbarians, sanitation is always an issue. Yeah, I don't think we're going to spend the money. We're just going to hang on to it, go for an end turn. I'd like to see, hopefully, them push out a little bit. Okay. Carthage has lost Lilybaeum. Carthaginian forces seriously beaten Lilybaeum. The Carthage have lost their foothold on the island and recognise their defence near Carthage coastline is only a small journey away from. So it looks very much like Rome is pushing. We've just had our entire area here completely wrecked. Oh, thank you, game. Right, we're going to need to. I hate these random events. We're going to have to put everything into this now.
I'll just put that there.
Right, we've stolen provisions.
Warriors all.
Oh god, what's the auto resolve on this Pyrrhic victory? I'm just going to drop a quick save and we're going to see if we can fight this. We're going to be able to draw them out onto the battlefield. Okay, we're going to give it a go. This could be a touch of breaking type attack. I think what we're going to need to do is rush their primary army before the reinforcements from the garrison come in, and if necessary then, because we can get rid of their cavalry. Some dry.
Eager for blood.
I'll put guys in this. Put the shield warriors in the center.
Tribesmen.
I'll put you there.
Tribesmen.
We are gonna quite literally.
Slingers. Deadly missiles ready.
Get you that way. Put two of you back slightly. I don't think you guys can't.
Battle ready and eager. Noble cavalry.
Right, you
We hunger for blood and
get them on the right side.
heavy horsemen. Melee warriors.
And we're gonna oops. Right, they're gonna come at us.
Men we face are firm in trust. They think they are so superior.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
Yep.
Swords! Macaco! Slingers! Warriors ready! Now! Noble cavalry!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Fire on them! Axel! Iberian swords!
Forward. Let's say we do need to get these off the battlefield as quickly as possible.
Noble cavalry! Battle ready!
Push on them.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Slingers! Battle one
We can
One of our units has
get
used all
these
its
off the
ammunition.
thank you. Wait, don't mess about. Get in. Nope. Come.
Ready for battle! Shield warriors! Orders!
General, don't get too carried away.
Ready! Iberian cavalry! Slingers! Ready!
Sorry, I'm not saying much, but this is a little bit intense. Cavalry of these, General. Luckily, we got the terrain going for us. Cavalry out, you in. You after these guys, axe warriors. You in there. Missile troops advance. Oi! General. Okay, they're actually coming in behind us. Nearly made a mistake here. Okay, get these guys out. Cavalry. We're not worried about those guys. Bring us this way. You chase the general. Cavalry. Wait, get rid of these guys. I don't want you sneaking up behind me.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
You into there. You there. Slingers that way.
The men are wavering.
Yep, that's understandable. They're getting absolutely whacked left, right, and centre. Wait. Where's the cavalry on this side? We need to get in amongst their archers. They're doing too much damage.
Ready for battle! Noble cavalry!
Cavalry general, you get out there. There.
We hunger for blood and battle!
Wait. Stop chasing these guys. Right. Slingers. Not slingers, sorry.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Fearless warriors! Missile-armed warriors!
General.
Axe warriors! Fearless warriors! Ready!
Right. Slingers. Where's the cavalry?
Cavalry!
We need to get round the back. Now, which side are you on? Okay. Everything's back to front now. You guys come that way. We need to get in amongst these slingers. You guys that
One of
way.
our units has used all its ammunition.
You. General this way, cavalry over here.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
General around here. You push through there. Okay. You guys around there. Drive off these guys. You attack there. Okay. Right, cavalry, you're in. We might be able to win this almost completely by actually general come back in there. We need you guys chasing them off. Okay. What we got here? I'll kill that light melee because we really need to annihilate these guys. Oi. Continue. Where's my cavalry general? Give these guys lots and lots of kills. What we got here? I'm just going to play a little bit faster. That went a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Especially when they suddenly started coming in from behind us. We certainly want to get rid of these light spearmen. Because of course this is the garrison army. So if we can... you go after those. Oi, cut it out. You go after those. You go after those as well. These guys are virtually wiped out. You go after those light spearmen. These guys, you chase them. I think that will be about it. I think we're good. Quick battle, end battle, decisive victory, which is a lot better than a Pyrrhic victory. But more importantly, we've destroyed this army, and we've probably completely totaled the garrison as well, which means we should have an easy attack on their settlement now. Yeah, we've wiped out the garrison, so we're gonna get rid of him. We'll risk the auto resolve. Don't really want to spend time maneuvering. I just didn't want him running away being a nuisance. And then hopefully we can come back here. And well, we got the navy, but we'll risk the auto resolve. Forgot about the navy. Of course, the navy couldn't join in the battle because I attacked outside the settlement, and we didn't lose any units. So we actually made, and we've destroyed them. And that's a surprise because I thought they would have had another army up in this area. Right. Can we, if I just want to try something, so get over here, because what I'd like to do is swap the armies around now. Problem with this area is that you can't get through here because of all the terrain. Anyway, let's have a quick look here. We certainly don't want you there. I don't know. No, because we've got this settlement here. So I'd rather have this as doing something a little bit more productive. But so Our income's a little bit dodgy. 100 gold. Wow. Probably because this is newly conquered. Right, I think that's all we can do. I don't want to blow my money just in case, so we're just going to go for an intern. Okay, it says household expands. Right. Need something that's going to give us money. See? I think the fishing ports will probably be the best way forward. But I don't doubt very much that we need to convert culture. Agent, I want you moving back this way. Now, what we're probably going to need to do is consolidate this a little bit. Oh, there's a hello, guys.
Thirsty for battle.
And
Getting on our way.
well, one thing I do like about barbarians is they don't seem to take that long to regenerate. When you consider this army was virtually, when you consider this unit here was virtually trash. Now, on a tiny amount of money, my instinct is
Ready for battle.
bring. How much would it cost me to put a general here? I don't remember what
Warriors
were
all.
dark purple, so oops. Group units. What I would like here is just a general to act as a kind of governor. That won't cost us anything to. It will cost us 317 in. Okay, we're just going to recruit him,
Ready for orders.
and then what can we get here? Got a couple of skirmishers, which are. What I'm looking for is just a couple of cheap units
It's a good life.
to kind of keep control of the area. And then what that means is I can bring this army back again.
Get moving.
And this guy can just stand here and defend and keep this army here. I mean, what I most likely would do is once this army's back, we could send. So I'd like to keep these two armies running, and then while this area is building back up, building up a bit. So yeah, let me just see what is. Well, as far as I know, the culture's still solid. Is here. Why is that dropping? Change per turn. Celtic. Are these guys Celtic? I'm actually picking up some Celtic influence now. Okay. Same blood. Go on, guys.
I look forward
Federate.
to your
Yep.
wisdom, but I trust you will not object to a cup of wine.
How about you guys? How about you? Don't like us. You're going to be the next target, and then that will squeeze these guys up into this area here. How about you guys? You like to
My friend,
federate?
be welcome.
No.
The spirit.
Okay. A little bit of cash, I think we're wise. So we got you on. You're complete. You're complete. Not complete. Send you on a diplomatic mission to these guys again. If we can get them a little bit happier. And we're just going to go for another intern. Right, we've got an increase in rank of our War Maiden. Political intrigue, return accompanied with a clever tactician. Your armies will march further for a while. That'd be quite nice. Increase in rank. Chieftain. Subject gains influence -5 influence. So we might as well do that straight out the get-go. Your local chieftain detests you. He curses your ambitions, your military might, and mocks your manhood. It makes him known that you should stand. Trying to discredit. Okay, we're going to go for assassination. I've got absolutely no idea what the consequence of that is. Generally, loyalty-wise, they all like us. Luckily, we got a little bit of extra movement range, so we can come here. And of course, one thing I haven't done is rebuilt this. I forgot all about it. That accounts for why I've got no money.
Faster, damn you all!
Yep, I forgot completely about rebuilding my settlement here. Apologies for that. I was so wrapped up in that battle. Agents, get you come down this way. Yeah, that great fire was a real pain, but we'll be okay. That would get us a bit more food and a bit more money. That would improve my income a little bit. This guy, you should be able to up into patrol as well. Oh, Brigantium is doing its stuff. In fact, we're probably drop all you guys into patrol at the moment, just to get that money back up again. And got this guy here. Cultural conversion, didn't really need that. A chance of evading agents. We'll go down this route, I suppose. A bit more tax would be quite nice. Upkeep. I think we'll go for upkeep. Well, we can go for bureaucrat as well. We got this guy here, well, my war maiden. Use that. We got here is one of my favourite. What we got here. Chance of wounding enemy agents, 10% gain per experience. Oh yeah, we'll certainly take that. We got here. Artiface. Oops. Yeah, we're certainly going to go for the campaign movement range. I think we got here income from raiding. Not a big fan of raiding, although technically it could be something that will be there. Applies to all attributes of trapped enemy agent, cunning based. We could trap enemy agents movement range by 20%. Unlocks single unit, and I think maybe harass might be quite useful as well. And I think that's about it. So we're just going to go for an end turn, get the army round into the right position.
Will you not give our people have much, and our people do not wish to become?
I'm going to accept this non-aggression just to see whether that will get them on board for confederating. Okay, hostile governor. The chieftain was slain and the blame was laid on your feet. Okay. So we got minus 12 influence. I'm not sure. That's probably going to use my influence respected, but we'll recover that. Now, accepting that non-aggression may have upset these guys, but I'm just going to see whether...
Welcome, worthy friend.
First things first, we better repair our settlement here so that we can get some cash back. And we're going to bring you around here. The army moving. Just wondering, see what the political situation is now. You're not at war. You're not at war. So you're 45 friendly. You're 44. You're 61. I think for the moment we're just gonna see how things go with respect. Just leave you in this area. Because I just feel that we need to kind of get into a strategic position. And let me just see how powerful is everyone. See, these are fairly equal power. They're aggressive and treacherous. Any of you guys moving
My
towards
friend,
Confederation?
be welcome.
Actually, what we're going to do, and this might be a little bit messy, but if you guys would
Welcome.
take
We will talk
trade
and then we will
and
feast until our guts rumble
little bit,
and our backsides ache from overuse.
see if we can go the Confederation route.
Merchant, we do not want
Payment.
the gods will rejoice.
So see if we can win them over this way.
There's a good pork roasting for you, and better ale
Not
and
military
meat
access,
set
trade
aside.
agreement,
But first, we talk.
moderate.
The gods will rejoice at the words we
That changed the.
have need of talk,
Yep.
I'm sure.
We're going to have a little bit a period of peace, actually, and see if we can win over at least one of these. We got a little bit of cash. Characters. You're maxed out. You're maxed out. I think we're in a position where you can go to the Editani, and you can go to the. Yeah, I'm just gonna see if we can win these over. These we put in here. Anything that gives me faction-wide benefits, and really, these. I really wish they would add some female-specific traits that kind of work with them, because most of these are all related to being a general. Well, that's okay. And I think that's all we can do. We're just going to go for an intern. Political intrigue. Consequences. Your return accompanied by a master horseman. Your cavalry recruits are better trained. And we got a generous tribute. Hidden agent exposed. During the intern, I was actually thinking that maybe we could have a crack at the Carthaginians, but I'm not 100% sure, because we can't see this far out here. Okay, these guys are actually having a crack at. Oh, and this could be an opportunity. We'll bring you through to about there. These guys have actually declared war on. Look. These guys have actually declared war on Carthage. Okay. Interesting.
Welcome. We will talk.
They
and
won't
we
give
will
me a
feast.
non-aggression just at the moment. I don't really want
My
to.
friend, be welcome. The spirit.
Right, what we're going to do is keep an eye on what's going on here. Where's my agent? Agent. We're going to get you down this way. Bit worried about this guy hanging around up here, but
For the tribe!
we've got a little bit of cash, so if I. Because he won't be able to recruit anything as such. Oh, we can recruit the basics here. I think wouldn't mind some cavalry in here. 301, that's going to hurt. Okay, let's see what we can build first. We got this here. We got to start thinking about wealth. I'm not too worried about the weapons levels at the moment. It's money that I'm after. Copper 300. I think we're going to go copper trade here. Copper trader there. You're okay. Cartuba. We don't really need this now, so we can knock that down. We've got the military garrison there. Knock that down. We got 2,280 here. Just gonna have to live with the squalor, I think. Yeah. So we can recruit from here. So we got recruitment there. And again, I think maybe we'll keep this. No, we won't. We can't recruit everywhere. We've got to be able to start getting a little bit more money in the bank so we can get some bigger armies. But my instinct is possibly to come down here and take this, because Carthage is kind of distracted at the moment. These guys are, I mean, it'd be nice if they did take that, or at least attack it and weaken it, and then we could possibly declare war and come down and take it and squeeze. Well, how powerful is Carthage? Yeah. Anyway, we're just gonna go for another end turn, I think. Hire bodyguards. Carthaginian slaves. A fleet of Carthaginian slave ships arrived in one of your ports. The slave master, buy them for yourself, or whether he needs many personal slaves. Allow them to conduct business. Confiscate slaves. I think we're allowing him to conduct business. We've now completed headhunt, which is this one here, which means we could, if we wanted to, increase the garrison here, which would to level 3, which would give us some better troops. How much would it cost us to pick this up? 3,800 odd. Action destroyed. Pontus. Poor old Pontus. They don't have much of a success rate anymore. It's a very tough start now, because quite often what happens is when you play Pontus, you get off to a reasonably quiet start. Then I think it's the Armenians and the Galatians and sometimes the Seleucids all just kind of dogpile in on you. It's a very hard start now. Yeah, if you go back to about update, I think it was before update 1.2, it was quite a good start to play. And again, we're just going to go for what's it? We're going to go for ironworks here. We need the money over problems. Wonder how much longer this will hold out. I don't know if it would actually tell you, because we're not at the actual one sieging. Here comes the Carthaginians, so not such a good idea. I think what we may need to do is swap this armies around. Actually, no. We can leave you there. We got the garrison here. We don't have a lot of money anyway, so we're just building up that resource. Yeah, I don't think these guys are going to do too well once this navy comes in. Right, we've got to do a bit more research. It'd be nice to get that extra replenishment, but we've got no fleet, so there's no point worrying about that. Barbarian unit upgrade. What have we got here? Land units, pre-base units. Not really interested in that. We've got 3 turns to get this, which will allow us to reduce banditry, because banditry could be a problem. But at the same time, I think we need to start thinking a little bit more about getting down this line to get our empire maintenance down. We've got a healer there. I think we're going to open up that for 4 turns. And I think I've got enough time for at least one more end turn, so we'll just go down here. The assassination plot. So we got your bodyguards kill the assassin, assert their strength, +5 loyalty for 5 turns. Character personality report. Who are you? Okay, you're my somebody back in the home. And seasonal conditions. We got a little bit more money to spend. I think the siege of Carthage is over. Yep. These guys got a little bit beat up. Oops, no.
Yes, our friends.
Yeah, so are these guys still at war with Carthage? Yep. Just going to bring this army back this way for the moment.
Warriors all.
Got this. Certainly wouldn't mind some cavalry in this army. 296. I think we're
Are you
one
ready
cavalry in here at
to the tribe?
the moment. These guys are kind of still hanging around on our border. It's a little bit kind of annoying. Don't think we can. Oh, we can. Let's see if we can work on you. Planning. Have a look at my generals. You're good. Where are you? You're in Brigantium. You're in Numantia. Anything we can give you to kind of boost you up. I certainly want to give you that. I am Brigantium. Give you something here. We're going to be more defensive. Certainly want that faction wide. Don't have that much in the way of cavalry. We don't not interested in navy. Don't really want to give you gravitas. That +4 armor would be useful. Oh yeah, use the banditry as well because you're really going to be a defensive army. And I think this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. In the next part, we'll make a decision on how to expand. I think Carthage is still a bit too strong to pick a war with them. So what we're most likely going to have to do is sweep in here and take this settlement using possibly 2 armies because these guys are building up. So where's my agent? I think we're... Get this agent come through here and up to there. What I'll probably do is play a few turns off camera, guys, so that I can get everything in position. But until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.